Local farmers say this growing season has been a rainfall roller coaster. As Gerry Dewan reports, crops are likely in need of a break from major rain events.
The heavy rains over the weekend was the latest deluge in southern Ontario, and it didn't just take a toll on the roads.
Some of these storms are dropping 3-4 inches of rain, 100 millimeters of rain within 45 minutes. And the soil just can't tolerate that. Of course, all the water runs to the low spots. It sits there, it ponds, and once it ponds, 48 hours, the crop is dead.
Pete Johnson is host of the popular podcast Wheat Pete's Word, part of the Real Agriculture Information Service. He says the heavy rainfall takes an immediate toll.
If it's a big raindrop, when it hits bare soil, some people equate that to an atomic bomb hitting the soil. Like it just explodes and really impacts the fine soil particles at the surface.
Johnson says bean crops have been hardest hit.
Those dry edible beans that we see in many, many dishes, those plants do not have a good root system.
Most Ontario farmers take steps to limit flood impacts, including using crop rotation to keep soil healthy and drainage tiles, but they can only do so much.
I think yields probably will be down a bit. Whether the quality will be down remains to be seen.
Crispin Colvin is Middlesex Lambton director with the Ontario Federation of Agriculture. He says the yellowing of the leaves on these plants is a sign that they are stressed and at risk, but he says they may still bounce back.
The resilience of the crop is really amazing when you look at the beans that are here and how they've come back from what could have been a disastrous year.
Johnson says for some crops, what's needed now, believe it or not, is a little more rain, just not too much.
For it to go into a drought condition now would really hurt the late grain fill process on things like soybeans and corn and the later maturing crops. They're shallow rooted, they need some moisture, an inch a week, something like that.
For the most part, the key is to have more sunny days and warmer temperatures into harvest season.
We rely on Mother Nature. Last year too hot, this year too wet, next year will be perfect.
Near Thorndale, Gerry Dewan, CTV News.